And we can get started with today's lab notes. This is a 3-room start. There's the key. There's something over here. Argus, hello. Oh, that explains why my buttons aren't working. Hold on. Hold on. I knew I was forgetting something. That's why I forgot. My gamepad. My keypad was on the wrong setting. It was still on the Warframe setting and not Path of Exile. There you go. Fixed. Alright. I can now actually switch weapons and everything. This room has 2 items in it. Or 2 points of interest in it. I suppose I should be trying to talk about betrayal during this, but it's gonna be hard, like... There's so much to talk about on betrayal, man. There's a lot to talk about, and I'm trying to run lab notes at the same time. But, like, where the hell... Honestly, okay, the best place to start for me, at least. Only because... Actually, hold on. So the Ellie pen counted this morning for 5 exalts. Congrats. They're 5 exalts. Man, okay, I really want to get my own because I don't want to spend 5 exalts. What was I thinking? Betrayal, that's right, betrayal. Much like Bestiary, I am more excited about the stuff around. What's it? I'm more excited about other things other than the League mechanic stuff, like the Immortals and the Immortal Syndicate and all that stuff. I'm like not necessarily like that's interesting, but I'm more excited about all the other changes that are happening, such as master changes, new skills, skill reworks. That stuff I'm more excited about. The hideouts. Okay, this is that was a trap gauntlet, that's right. There's nothing else in this room, nor is there anything in that side room since the secret passage went into said side room. Yeah. Wait, no, that was I just chose the wrong image layout. Good evening, Tone Rock. Yeah. Yeah, Tome Rock. I said Tone Rock because that looked like an N. Tome Rock, sorry. Good evening. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while. I've been streaming daily live notes for a while now. I don't even remember when I started doing this. I remember when I started doing lab notes. I don't remember when I started streaming them. I don't know how I would go check that. I can't remember how I would check that. Hey, Dark Shrine. People really, we're still looking for key days because people want to get that challenge done, and it's kind of difficult to do that when key runs are terrible. Enjoy, but you never see what goes into it. I'm gonna debate that one of those 2 things you said that people enjoyed, one of them people don't really enjoy. But both of them you don't really want to see what happens. Yeah, everyone's waiting for a day to, well, would like days to get the challenge done, and we just haven't been getting those key runs. I've been terrible for the past few days. $99 more chests. You need a good day to finish. You got 23 more days, so you got plenty of time. Oh, this is a 4-room section. Boo. There's probably something over here, right? Yes, yes. It is a floor puzzle. Does it have a key for me? It does. Okay, so fire, lightning, cold. Fire, lightning, cold. Fire. Lightning, cold. Fire, lightning, cold. Fire, lightning, cold. Fire. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. This might be the first league in a very long time I don't even hit 36. It's a I got a combination of me being swamped with school and I've been spending some time with my older brothers co-oping Diablo, so we're putting a very like sizable amount of time into playing that because we've all been having fun with that. Forgive me, Sinzar. You always look to do Dark Triumphs with Argus with gauntlets just if they're in the way. Do you think I'm losing if you're skipping less over keys? You're not losing a lot. When it comes to silver doors, my rule of thumb is silver doors are generally not worth it unless both the key and the door are along the route that you're running. So if there's... yeah, they're not really worth doing if you have to go if you go into a side room for them. Don't worry about like not going into side rooms for them. Most people don't really grab silver keys anymore anyway, so you are totally fine. I would prefer not to take the boots for free. Also, I don't need them because I'm not really playing for the rest of. I don't really know how much of the. I don't know for how much longer I'm going to be playing the league, so I will go ahead and just advise you to sell the LE Pen Calms. My character's fine without them, and would only be slightly faster with them. It is something I want, but it is not something I desperately need. But thank you either way, Sinzar. Okay, come on. This is the trap gauntlet. All that's left is the escort gauntlet for me to find. For keys, that is. So we've gotten 3 out of 4 of the key stuff along the main path, which is good. Because honestly, you only need 3 out of 4 along the main path. Because then you'll know whether or not you need to do the 4th one. If you've gotten your 2 keys from the first 3, you don't need to do the 4th one, if it's in a side room. If you have not gotten your keys out of the first 3, then you know your 4th one has the 4th one inside room has a key for you. So even if if the escort gauntlet's in the side room, totally fine. Done with this league when you get these last 99 chests. You got tricked into playing it anyway. Oh, you know what? I was talking about it, then my train of thought just completely trailed off. I was talking about the thing I'm most excited for personally from Betrayal, from the Betrayal update. That is Winter Orb. I have wanted a channeling cold skill for a fairly long time now, and we have one, and it looks like a channeled Mirage Archer. I'm kind of okay with that, and I want to try it. will not be trying it as my first build. Because League Starter. I'm gonna be trying out Toxic Rain for my Toxic Lane Pathfinder for a League Starter labyrinth. League Starter lure burner. In Uber you get chisels and whetstones, and Merciless you get ults, vols, and chaos and chances. You can get those in Uber as well. And you can also get the armor box, or the armor whetstone box in Merciless. That might be a confirmation bias. Because both of them are accessible. And I don't really think one drops more than the other. It's just that, I don't know. Slight confirmation bias. Honestly, one factor why you've possibly gotten more money from Merciless than Uber, Merciless is significantly shorter than Uber. Like, significantly shorter. There's a lot less you have to go through for Merciless. And the Merciless layout is a lot more straightforward than Uber's side rooms and split paths and whatnot. So just by that, it's possible that you've just been opening more chests in general. Just the raw number of chests you've been doing has been higher. It's also free. That's another thing. You don't need to buy offerings for Merciless. However, there are also probably people who've made a lot more money from Uber for the past few days from boot enchants. Boot enchants sell for way too much. Like, yes, you might be getting a lot of ults and chaos and whatnot from Merciless, but that boot enchants 5 exalts. Or a region might be 100 plus chaos. Like... Alright, I just have a Dark Shrine to find. We have a perfect key day, by the way, so... For those who want to... Oops. For those who would like to do your challenge, today might be your day. Should you be doing boot enchants instead of helms? Depends on what you want. Do you want more consistent currency? If you do, you want boots. Do you want the most expensive item in the game? Helmets. That's silver door. Let me go back into this room. There are a bunch of traps in the last section of yesterday's lab. What challenge? Open 500 Uber Lab chests. There's one guy you warned and he just said mad. then it's like X person the guy got killed. Respect traps. They murder you. Today's a good day to get your 500 Uber Lab chests because all of the key objects are along the main path. All of if memory serves right, the trap gauntlets, the escort gauntlet, and the floor puzzle are all along the main path. So you don't need to go, and Argus. You don't need to go into side rooms for those. There's one dark shrine, okay. There's one dark shrine in a side room and one dark shrine on a secondary, is on a split path. So, I think it's gonna end up being a key run with 2 dark shrines. Good evening, Arcana. Are layouts consistent across all leagues? Yes. Yes, they are. Doesn't matter if you're standard, hardcore, delve, insert private league here. All the labs should be the same. I have also been informed. apparently lab is also consistent across platforms. So PC lab should be the same as Xbox lab, and eventually should be the same as PS4 lab. This is what I've been told. Someone who played Xbox tuned into my stream, and I asked them. They said the POELAB notes work for Xbox. So if that information still holds true, then hooray! Makes my life significantly easier. Which boot enchant am I going for? Elipen. 10% increased elemental 10% elemental penetration if you have not killed recently. It is very, very good for bosses. Because you don't really kill a boss recently, so you just have that 10% Elipen up a lot. Also on Xbox, thank you very much. Thank you very much for confirmation, Wizard. Or the WTSSD. I'm bad with names. Ooh, 20%. That's why they have light beams. Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and make these lab notes.